My name is Prasoon Divakar. I am a faculty in Mechanical Engineering Department, and I run the Laser Plasma Lab in the Mechanical Engineering Department. And our lab does the cutting-edge research in the field of laser-produced plasmas. And one of the main goals of our founding head, Dr. Stensas, has been to provide hands-on leadership, hands-on experience, and leadership opportunities for our students, and that's what we try to achieve in our lab. Our lab focuses on the laser-produced plasma. So lasers, as you know, are everywhere. In the current research area, you can see lasers in the biomedical area, you can see lasers in the sensors, and you see lasers in the fundamental science research. And we try to capture both the fundamental aspect of the laser research as well as the applied aspect of the laser research. And in this lab, as you can see here, we have a couple of lasers which has been supported by the Stensas support, Dr. Stensas support. When I started my lab, I got some funding to start my lab. And one of the first purchases we made was to have these lasers. And these are expensive lasers. If you go, these lasers can cost anywhere between $20,000 to $40,000, $50,000. And why they're expensive? But again, these are most modern tools available in the lab. These lasers which you see here, they are nanosecond lasers. So that means the laser pulse duration is very, very short in time, and it can lead to creation of the plasma. As you have, you can see in the video, it creates a plasma in here. When the laser comes and it creates a plasma light, and that light is captured by this optical fiber, and it goes to this detector, and from that light, we can tell what the sample is made up of. But one thing which I wanted to develop as soon as I came here was to involve more and more undergraduate students to get a hands-on experience, so that they can learn and they can get motivated coming back to grad school here, the School of Mines, or anywhere they want to go. But the main goal was to motivate them, because there are a lot of, when I started teaching, I saw there were a lot of motivated students, and many of them were interested in research but also kind of scared and were not sure where to get started. So this is called the cold plasma. So the name itself says cold plasma, and we have been working on using this cold plasma onto cells and tissues to selectively kill cancer cells, leaving the healthy cells fine. So we have been making some progress, and we have been working this project for past 2 years, and now we are expanding this cold plasma into other areas, for example, type 2 diabetes as well.
So my name is Taylor Bright. I am a graduate student. This is my third actual year at Mines. I got to do the Accelerated Master's Program in Biomedical Engineering. Really what attracted me to this project and to just really this area of study, doing the cold atmospheric plasma, is the idea that we have all this complexity in nature and in mechanical systems. And it's almost like in mechanical systems, you can see this ordered form of it, and you can take what you see in nature and you can kind of adapt it using mechanical engineering. And so that kind of brought me to cold atmospheric plasmas. And so what Dr. Walker has done is he originally did it with cancer cells. And so what I wanted to do is see if that can be applied to the field of type 2 diabetes, in taking this, what it produces is reactive oxidative species, and seeing if when it interacts with the tissues or with the cells, if it could produce an immune response, which in turn would lead to wound healing rather than wound destroying, which is common in type 2 diabetes. Because of these funds, because of the donations and the matches, I was able to spend this summer working on this research, working in the lab and working with different people really across the country, and seeing how this application can be applied to people who really need it. And so that's about taking the mechanical engineering, taking this concept of what it is to apply engineering concepts to biology and really making that a reality.